I looted the new full auto shotgun from Tagilla, and today I'll be showing you how it's completely insane as a weapon. I really didn't expect it to be so good because we already have one automatic shotgun in the game that got added last wipe, the AA-12, which in comparison kinda sucks. The key to the Saiga 12K full auto though is the fire rate. 330 RPM on the AA-12 versus 450 on the Saiga doesn't sound like much, but it makes a big difference because these are both relatively low fire rates compared to rifles say, so it's easy to miss that the Saiga is nearly 40% faster. When loaded up with something armor busting like Piranha or Flechette, it is truly fearsome. The recoil is not to be underestimated though, 182 default in the version from Tagilla, 146 minimum and 155 on the meta build that I settled on when tinkering about with it in the workbench. You simply can't just hold down the trigger and expect to win. About 3 shells is the maximum before it starts to go all over the place, so use bursts to keep it on target. This is what it looks like on full auto with a mag full of Flechette, no mouse control. This is with controlling the mouse. And this is 3-round manual burst fire with no mouse control. And this is with controlling it. So here is the version that you get off Tagilla when you kill him. He's got this nice handguard on here, but it's not the best one. So firstly, we're going to take off this over here, and so that we can add something else, because otherwise you can only use this particular handguard. Now, it looks like the best handguard is this one, the Titan Quad Rail. And this is because it's a bit more modular than some of the others. So we'll stick that on the bottom, and then there's this piece on the top, the Titan QRTC, the Quad Rail handguard top section. Problem with these is that if you look on the flea market, there just aren't any at all. And it's exactly the same for the top rail as well. You just can't find them anywhere. And I suspect that this is because you only get these on some of the trader barters. If we go and have a look for the Saiga on the flea market, we can then see the trader offers that are kind of coming down the line. So the Saiga 12K version semi-automatic shotgun, that's the basic one. And then there's this one, the 12 gauge automatic shotgun. Now, obviously all of these are locked to me at the moment. The only one that is available to regular players is this one on Skier. I can't see exactly what's in this one, but this is locked and is available with a task completion and is on a barter. These two, the cash purchases, are strangely unlocked for achievements for completing the zombie event. So if you completed one of the zombie events, then you'll have either the Jaeger one or the Prepper one open, depending on which quest you chose. If you went down Jaeger's route and did complete remission, then you get this one from Jaeger. If you went down the therapist route and killed everybody, then you get the one from Prepper. A little bit bizarre that the bad ending is 20k cheaper than the good ending, but whatever. Also, it kind of goes without saying that it's a bit strange that these things got added retrospectively to a task that people completed or didn't complete before, and then this got added later. So if you wanted to go and get this, well, you can't because it was only for the zombie event. I do find that a bit strange, but again, it's kind of whatever. So back to the gun. Once you've got the Titan Quad Rail on here, then you can put some sections on the back. There's this thing here, this Titan Chaos Receiver top rail, which then extends the Picatinny all the way to the back of the gun. And from here, you're basically just going to add on the various things that you might expect if you want to make the gun meta, quote unquote. So we're just going to open up the build that I had, which is 51 ergo and 155 recoil. And all we've really done is we've changed the pistol grip over to this, the Pro Sniper Kit pistol grip. And then there's also a few other little changes that I made to make it a bit better, which is including the Cobra sights. I mean, this is up to you. This is -2, but with the little sight shade, it takes it to +3 instead, so this is +1 overall. We've got the Defiance front and back iron sights for 1 ergonomics each. We've got the PT3 that it came with in the first place, and then we've also got the cheeky AK303M lower dovetail mount, which only goes halfway up the gun and would require this second section if you wanted to actually put anything on it. But for whatever reason, the ergo of +2 is assigned to the lower part rather than the upper part, which means that you can just stick it on and get some extra ergo for really no good reason. Muzzle brakes wise, Monster Claw is the best. Obviously, if you want to go suppressed, then you're going to either use the Hexagon 12K or the Salvo suppressor via the 12 thread adapter. And otherwise, I just put on an SI Cobra for lots of ergonomics. This gets us to 51 ergo and 155 vertical recoil. I'm a bit scared to use this gun anymore. As you can see, it's at 86.5 out of 89.7 durability. So this thing is kind of in Jam City. And this is doubly so when it comes to the drum mags. So this one you can't buy at all. This one's not on the flea markets. It's a very special drum mag that only comes from Tagilla or Find and Raid drops. But you can still use the power mag. Now, obviously this one is a little bit better, -24 ergo versus -26, but it's nothing that's going to be too critical. So I think the best way to get this gun at the moment is probably to just go to factory and try to kill Tagilla. I actually had him in a couple of raids recently, despite the relatively low boss spawn rates, and he had it both times that I fought him. So this is certainly an interesting place to get this gun. But after grabbing it, you've got to go and use it. So next up, let me show you a couple of raids to see how it performed. Got to play the same way and not go insane. Literally, it's like Khorne, the god of Warhammer, you know, overtakes you or whatever. Oh, I didn't bring any food this time. Sorry, I missed the end of that. Okay, this factory raid is entirely silent. There's a guy over here. Well, there you have it, friends. Completely busted. Wish I could use this for setup. Me too. Guy was level 3. Tank helmet on. Who's like falling over there? Full auto just seems so inaccurate. Didn't you see how it annihilated those people? This is honest to God probably quicker. Dude, this thing is absolutely insane. What in God's name have they unleashed upon the game? The AA-12 wasn't that bad because the fire rate's quite low, but this is absolutely bonkers. I'm using Piranha. I'm actually going to run out of Piranha ammo. Did I kill any more than 3, or did I just kill 3? Oh yeah, I killed this guy down here. Get off me, loot. We've got the code. I think that means I can come out over here. Wait, is it the labs extract? Which one's this one? Is it this? Or is this? That's the seller's extract down there. It's literally just opposite it. Okay, well that was fun. Well, the Saiga 12K. Oh my god. So as usual, a big shout out to all my patrons, and as always, have fun in your raids.